Good day, Tubes. How's it going? So today we're gonna do some more of this plumbing work. Get this all cleaned up. Freaking mess here. But anywho, first I got to grab a little bit of paperwork in the office here to take it in and get some money paid for it from the funeral home. And for a burial we had yesterday that I never got paid on, so that's not too good. And then I've got to go to the licensing office and where you get your driver's licenses and stuff, and get my M2 motorcycle tier 2, whatever it is you call it, test booked. Hopefully they're not gonna be like, oh well, yeah, you should have booked that a long time ago. Well, you never told me that. So anyways, that might happen, but who knows. And then I might just pop to the depot. Got this paperwork here. Run to the, oh crap, I dropped the paperwork on the floor. Run to the depot again and see if I can get some of that liquid Teflon pipe dope stuff. And I've used it before. I do think I have some, but I don't think I got enough left. So I'll have to go grab another toothpaste tube of that stuff, and we'll come back, and hopefully it's not peeing out rain. It's just like hanging in the air, right? One of them days, so hopefully it holds off a little longer. I can at least get the pipe dewies back together. I really should probably bring my shop back over with my little thing that goes down to a real sharp point and suck a bit of crap out of that pipe. There's a little bit of junk in there that's fallen in, and it's probably not a good idea because it'll just get all stuck in all the hoses and and all that stuff. So it might flow through, but you better take her out. And yeah, so I better belt up and head her out, do the running around, and maybe film a little bit as we go, and away we go. Alright, just winding my way through the parking lot here. It's in the big Zayres Plaza here, and then it kind of continues on. And it's in one of the little last units here is where the licensing office, license driver's office placey thing is. And I think that must be a horrible job, because you get all these people coming in and you're testing them, and you know, if you have to fail them, that must be horrible. But I don't know why, in a way I kind of laugh and smile, because every time I think of someone getting failed or whatever doing that, I keep thinking of the part from Willy Wonka, the chocolate factory there. You know, at the very end of that movie where he's like, "You lose, good day, sir." I keep thinking of that all the time. I don't know why. Oh, it's just kind of funny. It's kind of comical, but anyways, yeah, it must be kind of not super nice. So, but anyways, where the heck am I gonna park here? Man, I thought maybe coming here firsty thing would be maybe a good thing, but holy, maybe not. Anyways, let's head her inside. We just gotta go over to this place here, and yeah. Man, I hate that place. Oh man, I waited for, well, what time is it now? Oh, that's not the right time. What the heck? 10:04. I don't really remember what time I got here, but it was a lot long ago. Oh man. Oh, I guess today is all the young kids doing the road tests or whatever. Maybe it's busy like that all the time, but the first time I went in to do my M1 stuff, it was fine. Like, it wasn't busy at all. So I don't know, but I'm waiting. I had picked a number, and they're at like 91 or something, and then it starts over at 00 again. Well, I had 00, and that was like an hour and a half. Holy frick. Man. But anyways, I got her finally booked. We do our M2 testing on the 20th at 8:15 a.m. better get her out and get her warmed up. Holy cow, that's early. But anywho, I guess I'm sort of right beside the Home Depot. I had a phone call while I was in there, and need some more paperwork for the funeral home, so I gotta go back and do that before I can go there. Oh man, but I'm really close to the depot here, so I'm gonna run in and grab that toothpaste right now, and probably get some minty fresh toothpaste stuff, and then go from there. So, but anywho, yeah, then we'll do. I won't film any of the going to the funeral home stuff. That's super boring. Oh, nice Jeep. Holy. But anywho, oh no, I gotta go straight. Duh. You know, I could go left and go in, but anyways. Okay, where next? So apparently they do a bunch of motorcycling tests all at once kind of thing, and they usually do them on Mondays apparently, but because of that Monday is the holiday here in Canada, Victoria Day holiday, they do it on the Tuesday. So she's like, I know there's already a few guys booked, so I'm like, oh sweet, okay, maybe we can, you know, do some wheelie parties and stuff around the yard and stuff, and maybe that'll get us past real fast. Fail! Right away, careless driving. But anywho, looking forward to that. That's a week away, I guess, next week. So pretty good. I thought they might have been booked more than that, but I guess they don't do a whole lot of them here, the tests, so that worked out pretty good. But anyways, we're at the big old depot. We're gonna head her in and grab some toothpaste. All right, we got some dope. Look at this dope we got here. Holy cow. Anyways, stir well before using. Use as is. Do not dilute. Make sure threads are clean. Apply it to male threads. Maybe applied to metal or plastic pipe. Seals against leakage of most liquids and gases up to 10,000 psi. Holy. And 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Lubricates during assembly. Non-hardening. Permits easy disassembly, which I'll be interested in. Not to be applied at temperatures less than -40, which should be okay today. And it's not good for oxygen sensor systems. So that is the stuff. You have to stir it well though. Big huge sign says stir well. So this is natural gas stuff even too, right? Natural gas, and where was it I was reading it? Maybe I already read it to you, but natural gas, gasoline and petroleum oil, propane and butane. 2,500 psi. There you go. I don't think propane runs 2,500 psi, but well, it even says there gasoline, natural gas, propane, oils, air, water, refrigerants, steam, CO2. There you go. Sweet. Good stuff. Smells real nice too. Holy, but we're gonna have to go home mix her up because it's kind of separates, I guess. There's maybe some oily stuff or whatever in there, but oh, it's not too super bad. But oh yeah, it smells good. I don't know why I like the smell of that stuff so much, but anyways, good dope, I guess. So anyhow, we'll head her home. I gotta do some paperwork and then run it in, and then maybe we, hopefully, if nothing else happens, we can ooh, flammable and poisonous. Nice. But it's okay for high heat stuff. But anyways, yeah, do some paperwork and then we'll head her back home again, and then hopefully we can get this thing stuffed together here. That'd be awesome. All right, so hopefully this thing's cooled down here enough. Get my vacuum out here, and I guess we better get generator fired up too first. It's on. I can stay off for a second, and choke is on that way. Now hopefully uh-oh. Alrighty. Well, let's get the vacuum unloaded. Okay. Now I did bring a little hose too, but I'll get down here and have a look, see if we need it or not. Pretty good there now. That looks fairly cleanish. Maybe a little bit more there. Yeah, that should be good. And I guess we can start fitting now. Alright, so we'll get mixing our dope. Mixing up the dope. Not too bad, really. Dope mix in. Dope mix in. And I haven't, it's not too bad there actually. I haven't got a socket big enough to hold this big feller here, but I can do it with the, whatchamacallit actually. Yeah, let me leave that together. I'll get some dope going here. Maybe that's a little bit too much. How are ya? A little bit too much. Okay, people just stop and talk. See the camera rolling out, they don't care. But anyways, we're gonna dope her up super good, boys. Extra dope, maybe probably 900 times more than I need, but hey, she's definitely not gonna be too hard to get apart, hopefully. Okay, we'll take our dope down the hole with us. We'll take our pipe. Wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. You ever seen old BILLSTMAXX smoke dope with a pipe? Well, there we go. Smoking dope with a pipe. But anyways, take the big pipe wrench, socket, some dope. I think we should be good. Okay, now, did I turn you guys on? Oh, sweet, I did. Holy. Okay, so they just say to apply it to the male threads. So that is pretty much what I've done. I wish I kind of had a bit of a thread chasing thing in here because I don't sort of like the way this is feeling kind of already here. And I'm getting the dope all over me. Oh, there we go. Okay, get her as finger tight as we can. I didn't even bring a towel with me. That awful. Okay. Oh. And we'll open up the old pipe wrench. Fairly huge here. I don't even have a regular wrench this big. This is a, whoa, Nelly. This is a fairly big size here. I don't know what size this would be. I can measure it after, I guess. Probably 2.5 inch or so. Now, interestingly, this pipe dope stuff didn't say a whole lot about underground stuff, so I guess we shall see. And I'm actually going to pressurize this haul up today just to make sure I got no leakings, which I don't think I will. Okay, pipe. Dope. 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 Why this stuff smells so good? You're probably saying to yourself, holy friggin' crap, you got enough on there for about 45 fittings. Yeah. Okay, so this one can go in. Yeah, it's all getting squished out. So that's alright. That one could come out. Now we can start doing the row pattern with our stroke, stroke, stroke. I don't think that's gonna come out. One more. Maybe one more. Okay. Now our pipe is here. This isn't gonna take very much. Oh, it's got dirt all over it now. Man. Okay, we're just gonna put a little bit on this. Holy crap, how much do you need? Oh man, getting worse, boys. Oh my goodness. Oh, can you tell I used to eat the glue paste in school when I was younger? Oh man, and didn't everybody though? That stuff was awesome. Okay, I got enough on there for probably about 45 fittings. And for corn flakes, I didn't bring my small Dewey here. Hang on. That's a smaller pipe wrench for this guy because I don't need a great big hog one. Okay. So that's gonna make a good. That's gonna go perfect actually. The other one was a bit short. It only come. Well, they broke off. It was only about this high, I think. So that's added another foot and a bit, anyways. Sweet. Now, putting all this crap on here sure better come apart better next time if it ever has to. Which will probably be next spring when I smoke her again. In the next winter coming. Okay, that's gotta have to do it. Alright, we're gonna come up out of the hole, I guess, now. Technically, I could probably fill this in, which I likely will do. And we're gonna get our the top of the pipe here. We'll get our tap back on. Okay, so we'll put a bit of this crap on here. That should do her. And this is my homemade ball valve shutoff tap. Works good. Because like I was saying yesterday, people are stupid. Okay. I have seen people not be able to operate one of the turn open valves. I am serious. It's like, really? If you can't operate a tap, you should not be walking around. But anyhow, that's another story for another day. Okay, I just got it all over me again. Basically what I want to do here is keep tightening her until we get her kind of facing sort of this way. Maybe see if we can get another wrap around here. So right about there is bang on perfect. All right. So that's should work good. I'll have to get some dirt filling in here. I'm gonna go switch buckets and then put on my skinny little bucket, get her filled in, and then well, actually no, we should pressurize first. All right, my bad. Make sure everything's good here. All right, so this is the main tap, comes out of the building here, and this feeds into the main over there. And I've seen a lot of people try to, well, people have come to me and says, oh, there's no water on. I'm like, okay. It's kind of weird, but anyways, so first thing I had to come do is, you know, I had to put the sign up. Come and check this. Some idiots turn this off, or whatever they've done, like that, and then try to get this off to get water. It's like, really? Can you freaking not read? It's been better since I put the sign up, but holy crap. So I actually take my wrench and crank her on there, so they're never gonna get that off. But anywho, I just gotta run inside on the other side of the wall here, turn that on, and should be good to go. So I just got to make a little trek over here to this big cedar tree here. There's where the two main shutoffs are for the east side of the cemetery and the sort of south back side. I put that in because if you had a pipe blow or something, the water would, you'd have to shut the whole entire place off, right? So now I can just turn off the one side that's got the issue and fix it without, you know, having to turn the other side off. Because that's another thing, people will turn a tap on, oh, no water comes out. They won't turn it back off. So then you got all the taps freaking open. Some people are funny, they know how to run a tap, some don't. So these for now, I'm just going to shut both of these off. And we'll have water pressure to this tap here. But the rest of the place will be shut down for now. Just till I can make sure everything's okay up there. Because I like to get everything kind of pressurized and then just make sure it's holding and it's not still running. Still running. Then you got a problem. You got to fix and find and fix. So it's been really good the last couple of years since I've taken my air compressor and blown all the lines out. Like this big pipe here, there was no water at all in it, which is nice. That's good to see with a big pipe like that. So, but anyways, I think we're good to pressurize. It's going to run for a bit because that's a fair big pipe to fill up. And over at the garage, I got a great big 2-inch ball valve. I shut that off, and she won't fill those big tanks there either. So let's turn this feller on, and hopefully we don't got a water sprinkler out front there. Because as you just crank it, you can hear it going, right? So I'll just let her rip for a minute because it does take a bit to fill all that. And I probably should, I'm gonna say go to the other end here and bleed some air off, but actually maybe I will. Hang on. All right, so I've been watching my way along here. Don't see any sprinklers coming up where they shouldn't be, so that's a good thing. Like I say, it's been really good since I've blown the lines out. Normally we just gravity fed, sucked them out, you know, but a bit of air pressure there, and eventually there will be some moisture coming out of this tap. It's a lot. Big line here too. This is like an 1.5 inch line here. Runs from here all the way down to that other main there. Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? Come on, baby! Oh, I hear some gurgling. Oh, yummy! Not a whole pile of pressure there, though. Could be spiders in the tap. Sometimes they'll crawl up inside of the thing and make a little nesty thing up in there. See, there's one there, actually. He's like, oh, frig! See him? Where is he? Where'd he go? He's right at the end of my finger. There he is. Oh. He says, what are you doing to my house? Alright, we'll let that sit. I'll go check that other one, make sure it's not peeing out. Seems kind of low pressure there. Probably because there's a bit of air But hopefully there's not a pipe damaged somewhere else. I don't see anything along this line. This line pretty much goes straight down here, right through the middle, right down to, well, that other shutoff. Pretty much right where my truck front tire is there. Anyways, let's go check, see what we got over here. Tiny little leak happening there, but I didn't put any stuff in there. I just kind of cranked it on, so that'll eventually rust itself shut. And anyways, that's where I take it apart there, and I put this other little piece as a stopper in when I blow it out, so with the air. But anyways, let's march down here and see how we're looking. Well, I don't see any spraying anyway, so that's a good thing. No spraying. That is a good thing. Oh, missed. So, everything looks good. Bit of air there. I'll let her bleed out. Oh, it's got a split right in the thing there. That's okay, I got more of them. If you open it right up though, it'll stop there. Look at the pressure, eh? Oh, mama! Okay, I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna put the hose on and run her down here so I don't fill my hole full of water. Alright, so this hose looks like it needs a washer on it. Yeah, it does. I'll let that run a minute there. Look at the pressure! Hold on to her, boys! Hold on to her. See what I mean? Like, that is firing quite a long distance there. You can stand here and look like you're peeing like crazy. Anyways, we'll let that sit and run for a few. I'm gonna run over here if I got a washer or something. Oh, it's one of the washers. They come in like a sheet, like that kind of thing, so I got lots of them, so we'll go throw one of these on and see if we can stop that leaking over there. Oh, that's a little better. I'm gonna have to switch this valve, I guess, though, but I'm gonna have to shut the whole system down again to do that, so maybe I better do that. But check this out, ready? Ooh, pressure! There's about 75 psi coming out of the end of that thing there, so there's a little pressure because I got to run fairly high, because for our house it runs from the back there too, and then all the way up across the road all the way up to our house. So by the time it gets up there, you've lost about 20 psi. Alright, so I turned the water off again. We're just going to let her bleed out here again. It'll take a minute or two. Holds a lot of pressure in there, right? So I'll go over and grab another Dewey. I'm pretty sure I got one here. I've got a few spares, and we'll start tearing that apart now. I guess possibly there could have been a little bit of moisture in that ball or something there. Maybe it got a little cold and then splits that open. Junk. But anything's gonna break. You can't stop that from happening, that's for sure, unless you get her turned off super good and early. But I think ½ inch, that should work. Aqua Dynamic, perfect. I'll tell you, that sure holds a lot of pressure there. It's still going. Yes, I guess it's the line, you know, because it's pressured all the way up to that tree. It's pressured all this line all the way through here and then up to the shutoff in the garage. So that's a lot of residual, basically, tank there. You almost don't need a tank, really. But we'll let her bleed off, and then I'll have to use my should have brought a, oh, might have an adjustable in the tractor. I'll have to look here. There's still a bit of pressure in there. I'm going to start seeing what I can do to pull this apart, see where it comes apart. Hopefully it'll come off here. Oh no, the whole thing's gonna come off. Figures. Actually, I'm not going the right way. Duh. Oh, okay, there we go. That's more better. Yeah. Got actually a bit of pressure there. Let's take this off. At least we stopped that leak, but we better get this other one fixed too, I guess. Still lots of pressure there. Holy crap! That's insane. Okay, I'm just going to run over to the garage. I got to tear this thing apart here, put it in the new one, and then we'll screw her back together. Alright, I think we're good here. the new Dewey on. The new Dewey. And see if I can get a couple more, maybe one more. Crank it around. The funniest thing, whenever we have it up this way, so when they turn it on, it's whoosh, in their face, eh? In your face! In your face. Okay, that probably should do her. I think I want to crank her another one. So we'll go turn that off and we'll go crank on the pressure again and see what we get. Alright, let's see what happens here now. Hopefully no drippies. Oh, look at that. We'll let that run a few minutes again there, get her all built up, good pressure and stuff, and I think we're good to go. There's not a whole lot of pressure here yet though. Takes a minute, bit of air in there again I guess, so. But she'll come, no doubt. She'll come, no doubt. Alright, I think we're good. Lots of tons of pressure there again now, so that's awesome. Look at her go, eh? Holy. And I guess we'll start filling her in. I'm gonna go switch buckets to my narrow one. Yeah, I think I will. Maybe just a little bit easier maneuvering in and out of here. So, and I guess for these silly patio stony or interlock thingies, I'm gonna have to leave her down a bit and get some more sort of nicer gravelly stuff, because it's got to come out. I don't think I disturbed her too much there. It's got to come out a fair bit there yet. So, and we should be good to go. So let's get filling. So the old girl was a bit thirsty. It's a good thing I checked her before we started going, because I probably would have ran out. And let's give her a bit of a drink here, and should be good to go. She must have been just about right out. I ran this out once by mistake, and it wasn't too bad. Just put some back in her, and it self-primes, right? So she's a nice unit for that. She's taking a big drink though. Thirsty. This holds quite a bit in here, I guess. And we'll just keep her going. And keep her going. And keep her going. Oh, finally. It'll still take like a bit after this, so. It's got quite a long way across the other side, right? So. That's probably pretty good. We'll shut her down. Works good. Take a lot of buckets, should be pretty good, so that's awesome. Alright, so we mostly got her filled in and sort of packed down with the hoe, with the rougher kind of cruddier stuff, and I got some nice clean gravel here from the pile up there. We're gonna just fill this back in and try to smush her down a bit, and probably she'll let her settle for a bit, but I'm gonna reset these stones, I guess, as best I can. Now, I ain't no bricklayer by far, but we'll do our best here. So forgot my tripod. It's over in the trailer. I'm too lazy to go get it, but anyways, let's get some stuff spread out here and see what we can do. Alright, but I'm not a stone setter by far, but anyways, they're in, and it's not too bad. It's a little wonky here and there, but I know the stuff will end up settling anyways on me, and I'll have to probably pull them all out and re-level it, reset it, so. But anywho, they're in. I was going to show you some of this, but there was a lady here visiting and stuff, so I'm like, oh, I better not. So I don't think I've exactly followed the exact same pattern that they did, but I didn't have extra pieces, and I didn't run out, sort of thing, so I think we should be all right. I see at the back though, looking at that one, they've sort of lined them up all the same there, all the way across, where I've kind of staggered mine a little bit, so maybe that needs to be changed. But like I say, it's going to settle, so I'm not too super concerned with it. But we just need a bit of topsoil here now, and looking pretty good. All right, so we're super close to putting some grass seed on this. Just needed a little bit more because after I sort of compacted it in a little bit, it was a little low, so we'll go a little high with it because it'll always settle a bit, and I'll probably actually have to do this again too, even though it's been well compacted underneath. Somehow it'll always sink a bit, so we'll just kind of spread this on liberally, easy for you to say. And a little more there. And I'm going to show you the secret to getting some grass seed to grow fairly good. Okay, so first, just take your rake. And you just notice I'm using the back of it. If you use the front, you dig in too much. If you use the back, this style of rake anyways, it'll smooth her out real nice for you. And then final, I go over like this, keep dragging her and smoothing her around until it looks decent-ish. Of course, the big lumps doesn't help much in the stuff here, but there's a trick I'll show you to helping you get those out too. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm probably like I said, I'm gonna have to do it again. So now we'll get our huge ammo box of grass seed out. We're actually almost needing to mix up some more. That's all I got left from my cleanups in the winter. So I always put on more grass seed than you really should, probably, because I find it, if you don't put it on thick enough, it'll come up in little patches and not super nice. And especially on spots like this where it's absolutely bare, where there's nothing, I put her on fairly thick too. Should do. I'll throw a bit over here. Might start to grow a little bit there. Who knows? Probably not. But okay, now the big secret. A lot of people just put that on like that and leave it. That is not a super good thing. Grass seed grows a lot better if it's under a minimal, very minimal compaction. So what I do for everything is go over it with my rake like this. This helps break up some of the lumps. Horsepower, and squishes the grass seed just under the surface a little bit. Alright, so now this old bench is getting pretty rickety. I don't think it's anyone's going to go through it, but the wood's getting pretty cruddy on it, but it's holding me up. So what I'm going to do is just turn it around here, hopefully, and we'll set her back in place here. Okay, hopefully it doesn't rip apart. Something like that. Alright, gonna grab the hose and give her a spray, and I need to do brakes on my car. Holy cow. Well, there we go. You wouldn't even know sort of that I was even here, and hopefully that'll grow in nice and thick and lush, and whoa, she's gonna wash them right out. People bring these things out, and this never water them or bring a drink for them. You know, like water's just been turned on now. Yeah, okay, but it's so funny because, you know, like you don't bring stuff like this out and just leave it. It's gonna die. I'm not looking after it for them. I ain't got enough time for that. So yeah, we gave her a little wash here too. Tried to hose out, but it needs a good pressure wash, get all the scrime off it and get her back to nice looking right. So that'll be another job for another day. Holy cow, because that's a lot of work. Must be an ant hill around here. There's ants all over the place. Guess I flooded them out. They don't like that too much. So See if we can see one. There's one. Look, ant. It's like, holy crap, where do we go? It's all flooded. Man. Alrighty, well, I guess that's probably about it for that little project. I'm thinking everything should be alright there, but I'll definitely probably have to do some more leveling on them stones, because I know it'll settle. Everything always settles. You could pack her down as hard as you want. Doesn't matter, still gonna settle. Somehow it does it. I think it's got something to do with when it rains. The rain goes trickling through it and it settles everything down more again, right? So that's the way she works. But anyways, I got one other thing to do here, but I've got lots of battery, but I'm kind of sort of short on SD card, so I might have to go dump the card off here. And in the back of the truck, oh, you can kind of see some wood. That's a picnic table kit. Got from Home Depot the other day there. Our whole rotten table there, I got rid of it, so I figured I'd just get something else. And then seen they had kits there, so I'm like, oh, sweet, okay, so we got to get a kit, and it was like 80 bucks or something. Everything's pre-cut, angles are pre-cut. You just basically gotta figure it out, screw it together, so it's pretty sweet. So probably do that. I'm gonna go grab a bit of lunch. I'm freaking starving. And go grab some lunch, and then maybe after lunch we'll dump the cart off here, and then go and put a picnic table together. It's not a huge one, it's picnic table sized, rectangular, but anywho, we'll do that when we get home. Alright, so we got the cart emptied out, and I just want to show you, finally got my special cord that goes to from the Dewey on the GoPro to the microphone Dewey. And I tested it out, seemed to work pretty good and stuff. I haven't tested it on the motorcycle yet, mind you. I just kind of held the thing and testing, and it seemed to come out pretty good. So it should work, but now we just have to, we're going to have to damage our case and make it not so waterproof, because it's got to go through the side of the case. I can't remember what side now. I think it's over here maybe. And then into the camera from there, which is kind of stupid because now it's not watertight. But we'll have to sacrifice this and maybe see if we can pick up another one somewhere that's will keep us the watertight one. But at that end, I can't remember my other door, the solid door. I could probably use it now, and because right about here there's like this foamy thing there that pushes up against the camera. Well, that's right where, if you're looking behind the camera at the back side, there's a little red LED that's supposed to flash in there when it's recording. Well, you can hardly see it through that stuff, so I'll maybe just peel that stuff back a bit, and then I'll be able to see it flashing, or try my other door. But anywho, we're good to go. I think we're going to throw this table together and throw the table together. Alright, so here's the kit. It's all kind of bundled up, so I'll have to pop her all apart first. You might notice I've got some extra propane tanks here. I've actually sold the one pig from the front yard here. So the mail lady seen her, and she's like, oh, I gotta have that for up in my cottage. I'm like, yeah, okay. She's like, you know, if you made more of those, as soon as I put this out in my front yard, people are gonna wanna like buy them. Where'd you get them? Where'd you get them? So I got some tanks, but I don't know. I'll wait till I actually probably get orders till I make any. But oh, these have been bundled for a while. There you can see the stripe lines on the wood. Oh yeah, and they use them to cover up all the crap. Figures. What would you expect, eh? So the first thing on the thing says to put these on, but these seem to already be on, so I'm not really too sure what's going on there. That's the center thing. That's got to go there. That looks right. But these kind of look like they've already got a... Yeah. Maybe they're not all screwed. I don't know. Go in there. I don't think I got a long enough bit to drive them in that far anyhow, but anyhow, so this one needs 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 screws that are 1.5 inches, which I presume are in all here. bag of tricks. There's a shorty, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It says it's supposed to have pre-drilled holes on there, but I don't see any. Just before I go too crazy here, underneath here is your seat bits and stuff, right? There. Okay, so there's somewhere there. This is pretty rusty here, though I'm not sure if I like that too much. So somewhere there we'll drive these screws in. It's not too bad for 80 bucks. You know, I could have got all the wood and done it all myself, but I thought this is already in a kit. It comes with all the hardware. Somebody's already figured all the crap out. And all the angles are already cut on the wood, and they're already pre-drilled. It's pretty lazy, you know. I didn't think it was too bad of a deal. Okay. So yeah, I'm presuming that these all have a... I can't go any deeper, so... Feels like they're all secured, so I guess they should have done number one for you. Okay, number 2 is the legs. So these stay there. There is some whatchamacallits to be drilled into there. So we need part E. I believe it's, well, then they got holes drilled in them already too. Should be 4 of these. 2, 3, and 4. And that's... yeah, that looks like the bottom, so those can get drilled in. Now where are they saying? A little bit. And that means into those 2.5. Okay. Yes. Do it right. Pretty straightforward, really. They're only drilled really on one side. I guess it's just where you mount them on here, though, right? That's definitely going to change with these bits. Probably better to assemble these kind of as one and then screw those on. So we're going to need a bolt, a nut, a washer, I'll probably put that in the wrong side. Man, it's hot out here. That's actually got to go up. Probably put her together wrong here, but anyways, try her here and see how we look. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, put that one backwards. Told you so. It's okay, we can do something like that and something like that. And then drop the nut, of course. For sure. Nut. Okay. About evenish there. Ah crap, just lost another screw. Ah! Okay, give these a little snugging up. And then we got to add our support for the other way so it doesn't sway. Anti-sway bar support.
Someone's coming to see you.
I'm recording right now. Screws under the truck. Do you guys want to see a squirrel? Go show him the squirrely. Hello, mister. Squirrely. We rescued another squirrel. Poor thing. Fell out on the main street in town here out of his nest. And fell on the sidewalk and smushed all his nose up, and he was just a little wee tiny turd. He would have fit right in the palm of your hand. Little wee tiny guy, you know. Now look at the big poofy tail on him, and he's so calm and docile though, aren't ya? Good boy. Good boy. You just woke up too, didn't ya?
Just had some food.
Just had some lunch. I'm all sleepy now. He pees on you all the time too, it's funny.
Poops on you too.
Poops on you, yeah. What a good boy. A nice boy. He's got nice colors in him though. Look at his tail. Nice tail colors in him. Yeah. Squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Break for squirrelies. Hanging on. Oh, there you go.
Ew.
Yummy. Okay, back to the table. Oh, squirrel break there. Okay. Well, that's coming together pretty good there. Now we need one of these fellers. See, there's a lot of angles in here I'd have to all finger out and stuff or get a plan. That feller will go there. Let's maybe move you guys around the other corner here. Hang on. Alright, so I presume, yeah, maybe the short ones here. What do they say in 1.5 screws? Okay, it's good thing I didn't drag the long ones through. They'll be going right through the front of her. So I gotta, it tells you to do the other side first, but I'm gonna do this side and then flip around and then do the other side. And there goes another screw. Okay, we'll get that after. I'm allergic to squirrel. Maybe. Whoa. Okay. So we'll get that pretty well lined there. And this keeps your table from swapping side to side. swinging side to side, so when you sit down it does go woo 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 woo. Okay, so that side's good. Let's flipper maybe or not here. Maybe not. Okay, now we lost another screw. I'll go find it. There it is. I see it. I found it. Alright, so hopefully this side's just as easy. So that side will go there. Oh, nice motorcycle. Listen. I wish I could do that, boys. But I gotta work. Okay, that one goes there. Alright. Either other leg piece should go that way. Two bolts, two washers. Two washers, bolt and washer. I haven't looked at the table side of this table yet, so hopefully it's not as nasty as these. I presume that they'd be smart enough to put the gooder sides up, but stranger things have probably happened, you know. Okay, somewhere there and there. We need a couple of big mother screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Screw gun. Seems kind of lined up. Package man's here. Sweet. Got something in the mail. Oh, I think I know what that is. We'll have to open that and maybe try it after. I know what it is. I'm not telling you guys yet though. Alright. Back to our table. That's weird. Something not happy there. I think I'm screwing right into the other screw actually. So we'll just go over a little bit. And tighten these down so when I sit under I don't fall off, because that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Not funny. Whoa. Alright, now we need 4 screws, small guys, for this side support. Wow, that's crappy wood, eh? Oh, wait. It's probably the wood they use that gets returned or never gets bought or something. It's because it's freaking garbage. Like that's the side of a tree, the side of a outside piece, right? I'm sure it'll work fine, but you know. We actually looked through a couple of these when we were picking it out, and it's like, really? What a piece of junk. You know, some of them are in real bad shape. Geez, I don't even think this one has a second hole here. It's so shaved off. She will now. Okay. Alright, I think that is it for the bottom bits. Let's get her down on the ground, flip her, and put the butt parts on. All right. they're probably the same length, yeah. I think about there somewhere is pretty good. Now let me just check the pattern thingy here. Yeah, they've got a, yeah, that's alright, right? Okay, I'm happy. So, they don't, oops, they don't give us any holes to drilled here, so I'll just do her by eye, I guess. Like that, something like that. That's an impact driver gun, this thing. I think we almost got a table here, boys. Holy! Almost got a table. Alright, last one. I'm not super crazy with that board on the far end. Looks like they're going to split in it, but alright. There. Try her out maybe here. Not too bad, it's not level though, but I think she'll be alright. She's a bit kind of rough on the top, but super nice lumber. It's, you know, splintering off, and but I guess it'll be pretty good. I've got 4 extra screws, so maybe they want me to put 3 screws in the seats here. Could do, I guess. Those 2. I put my bolts in wrong though. They're going to scrape your leg on them when you go in. I should have put them the other way, I guess. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get her dragged in here and put somewhere here anyways. Alright, well, let's see what we got here in the box from, as you can see, Amazon. Come pretty quick. I just ordered this the other night. And look at that! Another 30 amp 12 volt solar charger. Hopefully this one works. So I'm going to see if I can return that other one. Because these things really aren't that cheap. And that other one didn't work from factory, from new. So, I mean, there's what I paid for it. What is it here? 70,204, and then shipping was $23.98 for 110.57. So she's not super cheap, but anyways, we'll keep all this and we'll head her down to the shed and see if we can get it all hooked up, and she's gonna charge for us. All right, let's unhook a couple of things here. We're gonna unhook all these individual buoys and take their corresponding buoys off. one. Oh crap, there goes my meter. Okay, so those are all off. We'll take the inverter off too. Let's just check the battery here. We've got 13.12. That's pretty good. Now let's grab our little spaceship guy. Now this stuff's gonna get all permanently mounted. Like this is just kind of messing with the crap right now, right? So, okay, these can come out of the way. So these are all my coming ins. That's the output, so that one can go there. That one can go there. And the last one is, it's a bit short, but we'll put him in up here. Okay, so our output will go into here. The one here that says power in. Power in. Turn it around. Okay, I thought this thing would have been lit up. Okay, now we just need to get our other little dewies here. Actually, these ones here will do that. A lot of wires just for a bit of free sun energy, eh? That one to there. And let's make sure we got a positive here and a negative there. Now, why is this not working? What am I doing wrong? This is really confusing. Maybe this isn't like this guy. Confusing. That's the output. That's it. That's all we got. So if we put that thing there, turn this guy on. You won't be able to see it, but I can see it here. What we're putting out here. .35 volts there, and it's supposed to go into the charge controller here. Man, what is going on here? Like this is supposed to have a little bit of a light thing going here to tell you the status of your battery. Okay, I'm just reading the little book there too, and it says this could be possibly because the battery is too small. So I got another bigger one, and it's actually deep cycle down at the garage there that I'm going to go grab right now. We shall return. Alright, so we got the new battery, and I just got her sucking this out a bit here because I had the battery tender on her down at the garage there, so it said it was right charged. So it should tell me on here though what it's doing. So I kind of thought maybe too that it didn't like these kind of things maybe going into the battery. I don't know, maybe they weren't heavy enough. How it would know that, I don't know. And this battery is just sitting here by good faith. There's not much on it right now, as you can see. But if I'm careful. Now it also come with this little LED tester thing, so I think if I plug her in here, it's not even working. What on earth is going on here? Let's try plugging her into one of the panels. that works. Okay. So that's okay. So output's going in there. I've got another one of these thick ones here. That's all I got. So if this doesn't work, I don't know what to try. And of course, it's probably not going to reach. Ah! Okay, I'm going to have to figure out something else here. One sec. Okay, this is definitely going to be just a temporary thing. I just want to see if this is working or what's going on here. Okay, so negative with a black or red stripe on it is there. Seem to be missing one of my wing nut dewies for that side, but this side locked on. Now, what does that mean? Charging status. Battery condition. So, interesting. It's got this one lit up here. I'll just sort of stay there for a minute. I'll read on what that says. I don't know if you guys can see that really, but let me get you in a bit better position. Okay, so it's the bottom of the top, and that is a little green battery with a little teepee. Teepee means the icon. What? Something reverse polarity must be switched immediately. What the frick are they talking about? What on earth is going on here? These plugs only go in one way. You can only do it one way. Holy crap. Hang on a sec. What is going on here? I'm like totally baffled at what's going on here. I've got stuff like it was saying reverse polarity immediately, blah 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 blah. So I'm like, what the heck? I'm doing some testing here and I don't know if there's, because it's coming out of this, it's different or changed or whatever, but in the back of this thing here, I've got the negative and the positive and the positive and the negative. On the array part there you can see it's upside down, I know, and the negative and positives is right on the battery, but then on this cable, but then here it's coming out backwards here too, because here, they're not warm, here I've got, just frickin' stay there, I've got the negative on the positive and the positive over here, well, it was on the negative. And apparently that means that it's getting power from the solar charger. And if you press the battery testing here, it shows you where your battery is roughly sitting at. So I am totally baffled. I have no idea why what's going on here. I almost think that stuff was labeled wrong. Let me grab my tester. Hello, hi, hello, hey, what? Hi, oh, that all seems normal, but something is totally screwed up with that. I have no idea. It keeps clicking too every once in a while. So I don't know what's going on here. Nothing's getting hot or smoking or nothing, so I guess that's good, but man, talk about totally screwed up. You think it would be easy, but it's not. So I don't know what to say. It's kind of confusing. But anyways, we'll maybe let her charge for a little bit and see, you know, we burn the shed down or something. We'll see what happens, but holy frig, I don't know. Confusing. I don't know, it's saying here charging status, charging LED yellow, float LED is green. So that sort of kind of looks kind of yellow to me anyways. So we'll let her maybe sit for the rest of the day and then check her a little bit later. I got 3 panels hooked up to this, so she should juice her up pretty quick, and then I guess it turns green. Charging LED on indicates batteries charging. Virtually all the power from solar array passes through the battery. Float LED on indicates full charge reached. A float charge continues to optimize battery when needed. No, just clicked again there. I have no idea. Like I say, it's not smoking or anything, so I don't know. Just clicking again. But anyways, I'll leave her for a few minutes here, and I kind of thought that it would sort of be lighting these things up as oh, it's got one more there now. So that's one more into the green. What's it saying about that? Oh, French. So that was second from the top. The icon, red LED indicates battery voltage between 11.5 and 12.5. Okay, so that's just to tell you where it's sitting. Interesting. Well, I'm just going to leave her, see what happens. Well, I'm going to leave her, but it does say in the book that it's got a heat thing there that turns it off. Yeah, it's still on the 3rd one there. It says it turns it off when it's if it overcooks itself, whatever, or overcharges or overjuices, so that's kind of good. It's a little bit of a safety feature, so hopefully the shed won't burn down, and we should be all good, hopefully. But anywho, I'm going to carry on, and looks like I'm going to probably have a pile of editing to do after all this video today. But anyhow, just going to lock her up for now, I guess. Maybe. And you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming on the big adventure today. Plumbing and picnic table building and some sort of solar panel project that looks like it's going to fail. I don't know what's going on with all the wires and stuff, but something ain't right. Who frickin' knows? But it seems like it's okay now. We'll just have to leave her and see. But anywho, have a good day. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing. It's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain all day today too. So we'll figure it out then, but new table. But anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.